Sophie, your favourite Disney Girls channel. So I'm actually sat here with my little chip cup, having my tea. This is chamomile and honey. If anybody feels like a tea, this is the one. I start my day every day with it. So today we are talking about Invisalign and how I fixed my teeth. So I had my first set of braces when I was 14. The problem with my teeth was that I had a huge overbite and the top set of teeth, so like the top four basically, the front four, were wonky. Like I had one tooth that was pushed out way further than the other, and that was caused by sucking my thumb as a child. So I went to the orthodontist and I got a retainer, and the retainer was to create gaps in my teeth to spread them out in preparation to have the train track style braces to fix them. I also then, after creating those gaps with a top retainer, I then had to have a double retainer to fix my jaw. So I literally looked like a pelican, I'm gonna be completely honest. My jaw was like this. Like I couldn't close it because the blocks were designed to lock into each other. When I was speaking, when I was eating, everything, I had to wear it all the time, constantly. I literally had to brush my teeth and put it back in. This was a 24-hour-a-day brace I had to wear to move my jaw into the position it needed to be in and fix that overbite. And I was a dancer, obviously. I danced in dance shows, ballet lessons, jazz, tap, all these things, and I literally couldn't close my mouth properly. And my bottom jaw, you'd get ulcers on the side. My jaw used to ache so much. And obviously in secondary school, you know, teenagers can be pretty unforgiving, and I did not feel cute. But anyway, look, fixed my teeth now, didn't it? So one of those things. Anyway, so after having the retainers, which fixed up all of my jaw, ready to have the train tracks, I did go ahead and I had train tracks put on my top set of teeth. So they just basically fixed the wonkiness. So at this point, the jaw was aligned, the overbite was aligned, everything was sorted in terms of where my teeth were sat, but the front did have some wonky ones. So we had to push them all into place. So he did that, and then I went on my merry way, and that was it. My bottom set of teeth, two of them were slightly crossed over, and I was a bit like, oh, well, you know, they're obviously much better than they were, but I wanted them to be really good for my dancing, and I was really unhappy with them. So I decided to go ahead and go to a cosmetic dentist and get Invisalign. So this is the part for you people who are thinking about getting Invisalign. This is the important stuff. The first thing you're going to do, I've got a little leaflet right here. The first thing you need to do is pick a really good Invisalign provider. I went to Dr. Bim Sawney at Riverside Dental, who is a Invisalign Gold provider. So he's had loads of experience. He's a cosmetic dentist. He's absolutely incredible. If you're in the Norfolk and Norwich area, if you're in Suffolk or Essex, he is amazing. Go and see him. So brilliant. And I said to him, look, I am under a time constraint. I do have time limits because I got off the cruise ship in September. I was going back in January. So I really need to get this out of the way and get it done, and can we do it in time? And he absolutely finished the whole thing in those 4 months. So he's an amazing man. So you need to go ahead, and the first thing you do is have your consultation with your really good Invisalign provider. Yes? And they will scan the teeth. So they literally go along and scan them, and it appears on the screen, and you click on it once and it shows you how your teeth are now. You click on it again and it shows you what they'll look like after. So it's a really thorough consultation. And I decided to go ahead because it looks absolutely brilliant to me. So what he does is you pay your deposit, or you pay it all up front, or you source a payment plan, whatever you're doing in terms of that. And he will go ahead and he will, you don't have to have the horrible molds in your mouth that you used to have back in the day. He will just scan the teeth, and they will be sent off, made by Invisalign, and they are sent back to him. So that's what happened. I then turn up, and I just went for the Invisalign i7, which is where you just have your 7 retainers. Because like I said, my teeth only needed to be altered a little bit. They didn't need to have loads and loads of work done. So it was amazing. So he gave me these aligners, which looks just like this. I'm going to get them out to show you. They literally look like very clear aligners. Just going to hold them up to the screen. This was my last set of aligners that I had before I finished. Super thin. You wouldn't even know. Nothing like a gum shield, nothing to worry about. It hardly impaired my speech at all. I only had a tiny little lisp when I wore them. I didn't have to have any elastic bands. All they do is that they do have little brackets that attach to your teeth. So they're like little lumps. And I have one here, and it's just so each time you clip in your aligners, it helps them move. You know, it puts a little bit more pressure on specific teeth to get in shape. So let me shape my teeth. Really, probably looked very awkward when I did that, didn't I? It felt awkward, but never mind. So either change them every week or every other week. Your orthodontist will direct you how to do it. It is so incredibly easy to do. You literally just wear them all the time. That's all. There's nothing else to it. But that is something that people find hard. They're like, oh, my mouth hurts. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I have to keep brushing my teeth. Yeah, but then your teeth are going to look gorgeous. So you're probably thinking, what is it actually like having Invisalign? And honestly, it's the easiest thing you've ever gone through in your life. If for something that's a cosmetic procedure, something that can take, you know, 2 months plus, it's so easy. All you have to do is brush your teeth and wear your aligners. It's really not difficult at all. It's all designed for you. You paid the money. They get the braces for you. Your dentist or orthodontist puts the brackets on for you. And all you have to do is make sure you are changing them when they say. So if they say you change it each week or you change it every other week, you make sure you do it. You make sure you're always cleaning your retainers. So you want to use, aligners. They are aligners, not retainers. You want to use something like this, which is like denture cleaner, or they do have something called Retainer Bright. So you make sure you're always cleaning them each evening. And also after each meal, I used to brush my teeth, because otherwise I just felt like my mouth felt gross and disgusting. And if I had, you know, anything to eat, anything with tomato in or sugar in, I felt like it was going to be locked in because of the retainer. And I really didn't want that to happen. I didn't want to have any damage to my teeth, obviously. So I just made sure that I always wore it, just popped it out for meals and put it straight back in. You should always be wearing it. That's the thing that people don't want to do, but then you're paying that much money, so you might as well go ahead. Like for me, I paid $2,500 for Invisalign i7, and that was inclusive of my retainers, I believe. So you'll go back to your orthodontist and they'll be able to tell you, yes, they're moving at the right pace, or they might be a little bit slower in terms of moving. That way you just have to wear a certain retainer for that bit longer. But it's so easy to do. It didn't hurt my face, didn't hurt my jaw, didn't really have any speech impairments. I only had a little lisp. And it's so easy. And obviously it straightened my teeth. So I was so incredibly happy with that. And my orthodontist did it in 7 weeks. So then he just said to me, brilliant, that's no problem, we've done all the Invisalign, but what you do need is your retainer afterwards. Now you can get a fixed retainer behind your teeth, or you can get the plastic ones. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the plastic ones. They look like this, in this little box right here. Gonna pop them open so you can have a little look. And they look like this. They look literally like the Invisalign aligners, but they are a bit more robust. They are slightly thicker because obviously they are aimed to hold your teeth in place. And after you've paid all that money, you want your teeth to be held in place. Just gonna have a little swig of tea because I'm doing a lot of talking. So good. But talking about tea, that is something, after I had my Invisalign, I wanted them to be really nice looking, but I didn't want to have any extra work done. Like, I believe it's called composite bonding you can have done, or you know, some people have veneers. I just wanted to have my natural teeth but them altered to be as like perfect as they could be. So I went ahead and I had this one shaved down because it was considerably longer than that one. It can be the shape of my mouth, the shape of my gums, whatever else it was. So he just went ahead and he shaved that down for me. I also then wanted it whitened, but I was going away to Canada. So I just went to an orthodontist in Canada and got the whitening gel. I've put the link in the bio. Super easy. They told me just take your last Invisalign retainer, like this, pop the gel in the little slots for each tooth, wear it for half an hour, pop it out. While you're doing the whitening, don't eat any coloured food like curry, pizza with tomato base. Obviously they are really, really coloured and you don't want it to dye your teeth, because when you're whitening them, your teeth are very porous. They said just be prepared because your teeth can be very sensitive, but I wanted nice pearly white teeth, so I just went ahead and did it. But honestly, if you're thinking about getting Invisalign, go and visit Dr. Bim at Riverside Dental. He is incredible. It's a really easy process. The biggest piece of advice I'm going to give though is that you have to be committed. Yes, you pay all that money up front. I believe it can be between $2,500, like mine was the minimum, because like I said, it was just tweaking my teeth. It's between that and up to $8,000, I believe, if you want Invisalign, but I'd 100% recommend it. One of the best things I've ever done. I didn't experience sore gums and ulcers like I did with the train track braces that I had when I was a teenager. You just have to be committed and you just have to brush your teeth a lot. So if you are thinking about doing it, definitely go ahead. You can see, ooh, I'm so unbelievably happy that I have mine done. I honestly look after them so much, and once you've had it done, that's the main thing as well. You need to be wearing your retainers each night, or get it fitted in your teeth. My perspective on teeth is that you only have one set of teeth. You might as well go ahead and look after them. If you want to get Invisalign, go and get a consultation and go and check it out, because it is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave me a little comment or anything else you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time for more Sparkle with Sophie.